everyone. Thank you for joining with us. Our speaker for the day is Ms. Chavi Damini. Ms. Chavi Damini is a certified clinical hypnotherapist, art therapist, play therapist, and a crystal healer. She has more than 7 years of experience in this field. Chavi, over to you for today's session.
Thank you, Navya, and thank you all of you for joining for today's session. So, before we begin, what I would request all of you is that when we're doing a demonstration part, I would request that time all of you to turn on your cameras at that point. Secondly, the topic today is a very interesting one, which is your inner child. So, let me come straight to the topic. What is your understanding, or what do you understand by inner child? What is the first thing when I say an inner child? What is the first thing, first thought, or first feeling that comes to your mind? It would be good if I can get answers. There can be an interaction between the participants.
Basically, Chavi, would it mean something like, a feeling we as adults think that, it's pretty not mature for our age to think like that. But actually, we also do think like the kids are, we categorize it that this is a thought of a child and a
Yeah.
kid, and we don't want to really accept it and face it that okay, this is the kind of thought even we as adults could get. I mean, that's what I think should be the inner child. I'm not quite sure, I may be wrong also.
No, but what you've said is absolutely correct, partially. That a lot of times we end up feeling that we are acting like something, a very childish behavior, immaturish behavior, which is not suitable to our age. But the point is, we don't realize that it comes from the unconscious, that is from that inner child. So, okay, let me go forward to make you brief understanding about what an inner child is. My screen is visible to all of you, I guess.
Yes, Chavi.
Yes, Chavi.
Okay. So first of all, let's understand what are inner children. So inner children are basically those parts of myself that are still carrying that hurt and the pain of the incident that occurred in the past. Now that incident could be as an infant, could be as a teenage, could be as an adult, it could be even an incident that occurred yesterday. So your inner child can also be someone who was of yesterday and I was not able to express it. In simple terms, when I was a teenage, I got so angry with my parents that I really wanted to shout, scream, I wanted to hit them. But of course, I was not allowed to, and I didn't do it. So now what happens is now that anger, the rage which I had that point of time, which I wanted to express it towards my parents, towards my like through screaming, shouting, and hitting, I was not allowed to. So those emotions which are there, that energy which is there, the hurt, that anger which is there, that is what exactly creates your inner child. That means I was not able to express it. A lot of you may have a question that as an infant, how can we remember certain things? Fair enough. When we're talking about infants, when we're talking about toddler stage, we may absolutely not remember any incident of life. That's a possibility. But as humans, as an adult today, I may still carry the pain of those incidents, of those emotions in my body. So, if not directly, if you remember or experience the incident, but if I command you, please feel that pain in your body right now as an infant. A lot of you might start experiencing that pain in your body. In fact, when we begin this workshop, when we are talking about this, there's a possibility that while talking also, a lot of you may start experiencing certain kind of sensation, certain kind of pain, and all the sensations in your body, different kind of sensations in your body. So now to understand this pain which is there, the hurt which is being carried on for you for so many years, is now an indication that you no longer require that pain and hurt. That means now it's time to let go of that pain. So now what happens is they usually develop before our adult stage. Now adult stage, when I'm seeing here, we not talk about like a children, teenage, adults, and then late adults, old age. We are not talking in that developmental phase. Here when I say an adult, adult means the current me. I right now myself. So today when I'm taking that seminar with this workshop, I am an adult because I am in the present state. So that is your adult stage. Now, anything that develops before that adult stage, that's why I said anything that has happened with you yesterday also can be an inner child. That means it is all the subconscious mind, that subconscious part of you. It's a part of you only which has taken all that pain, all that hurt, which at that point of time when we were very young, we were not able to process it. A lot of time it happens, I know when we are kids, something happens, even as adults, a lot of time it happens that a lot of things happen and for a moment we get shocked, we get frozen, we don't understand what just happened. So as a kid, as adult, as teenage, also there are times when there are extreme reactions coming from the environment and we don't realize what exactly happened with us because we're so young to process that what exactly happened. How am I supposed to deal with it? How am I supposed to react to that situation? Whether I'm given that safe space to express my emotions or feelings or not. And when there's no way I can express that, I can release those things, that becomes an inner child. And now what happens is when that becomes an inner child, a part of you which is stuck there because of that pain, because of that hurt, a part of your consciousness also gets stuck there. So that's why when you're living, we are also living in the past. It is not allowing you to live in the present. The moment you heal that part of you, integrate that part of your consciousness into you, that inner child into you, it will start bringing a change into current adult itself. That is why if you see a lot of times when people are working as absent-minded ho jate hain, yeah, they feel a constant feeling that they're stuck somewhere or they're not able to move somewhere. There's something going on. There's some patterns occurring. To understand that means there is some inner child which is there. Because if you're stuck somewhere, that means majority of your consciousness is there, stuck there. So let me just ask you one question to all the participants. Just close your eyes and whatever is the first number that comes to your mind that you see, visualize, whatever it comes to, it happens, just make a note of that. Because after the demo session, I will also ask if you feel any change in that. Okay? So all of you just close your eyes for a minute. And now just ask, how much conscious are you in this moment? And whatever is the first number that comes to your mind, the number that you see, just make a note of it. Can anyone just give me a number or example? Anybody wants to share?
7.
7. So now understand, Tanisha, there's 7% you're conscious right now here. So where is the remaining 93% consciousness of yours? Because if I am here, my 100% consciousness should be here in the present. Correct?
Yeah.
That means that remaining 93% of your consciousness which is there, either it is stuck there in those parts of your inner child. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now what happens is, now that pain and the trauma, the hurt that is all being carried out by that inner child can be carried out throughout the life. I'm giving you a very simple example how. An individual, see, the first infant stage is characterized by trust and mistrust stage. So if an individual has not experienced trust in that particular life, what will happen throughout the life? He will have trust issues. Why? Because I had not experienced how to trust people. Whenever people will come, I will want to trust people. But since I don't have the experience of trusting people, I will not be able to trust people. It's like I want to get on the train. But I have never got on the train, so I don't know how to get on the train. So since you have not experienced how to get on the train, you will be having difficulties every time you want to get on the train. So in the same way, when you have not experienced something, suppose if you have not experienced being in the safe environment, you will constantly find the world to be unsafe for you. If you have not experienced people honoring your boundaries, you will always find people, coming and not honoring and respecting your own boundaries, not saying no, not being able to listen no. That means because you have not experienced this from a very young age, it will continue as patterns in your life. And they will keep occurring with some variations in that, but they will keep occurring in that. So any of you have certain patterns occurring in your life, get that awareness as to why and what is it that is there. What is it that is lacking, or rather, more than lacking, I would say, what is it that is trying to teach me, to take me to where it has to take me, which part it is. Okay? Now, what happens when your inner child is not healed? So, a lot of times you see people out of the blue, they just have extreme reactions. They will shout, they will scream. Now, to understand, it is not that current age of theirs, which is feeling that or shouting or screaming. It is that inner child which is still having that pain, which is still having that hurt, anger, or whatever other emotion has been experienced. That is what that child is reacting. Even though I am doing the reaction, I am screaming and shouting, but it is the voice of that inner child which is there. Simple example, a child constantly is being criticized from beginning till now. Constantly being criticized for everything that a child does. Now, as an adult, if something happens, some comment has been made, but that is not in the form of criticism, just in like a normal comment. Now that child has been so many times been criticized that everything that comes, the child will take it in the form of criticism. And now that inner children which are there, which are so much hurt by that constant criticism, that now they will start reacting to even the slightest of the compliments even given to them. And or maybe there's chance that they might not even believe or trust that. Okay, so that is your reactions. So you will be triggered when you least expect it to be, and you will not be even realize, or you'll not be even aware of why that is happening. A lot of times, I'm sure in certain situations, certain scenarios, we have gone through where we realize that, okay, I don't know what just happened to me, and I just reacted. So this is where exactly your inner child is there. And inner children are usually the main formation of those inner children. The first time when they are formed is usually in the age of 0 to 10 years of age. That is when the first experience takes place. So, for example, if the issue is there of being not being able to trust people. So, first 0 to 10 years की age में पहला experience हुआ होगा. Second time हो सकता है college life में हो. Third time maybe adult life में हो. But and then it is when it's the adult life, and when he realizes, okay, this is something too much, that's when the client comes to you, when people come to you, you will realize that actually the core was in the first 10 years of life. For any issue which is there, for any problem, the core will be always 0 to 10 years of your life. The first IC which is there, the inner child. Your body holds the tension, is not able to relax. As I explained it to you, because it is holding on to so much emotion, so much of anger, hurt, pain, that your body is unable to relax. It will be in very constant stressful situation. It will be in tension. A lot of your aches and pains in your body will be because of that. And not only that, a lot of health issues which are there, like whether be your diabetes, whether be your any heart issues are there, any kind of constipation, you name any issues which are there, they will also have an inner child associated with that. Your addictions, your habits like binge eating, overeating, substance abuse, everything will have an inner child associated with it. You name any sort of health problem, you will have an inner child with it. Now, why is that the inner child is there? Because the emotions, the feelings that were there, which I had to express at that point of time, I was not able to express. And when I was not able to express in the environment, I have stored in my body those emotions and feelings. And slowly and gradually they start affecting. So it's like, when you eat the food which is made, like it's been 2 days old, and it starts turning into a poison and start rotting the parts of the body, it's in the same way that happens. It will start affecting you, your body, your mental state. Everything will start getting affected because of that. And there are similar patterns that keep occurring in life. Sometimes these patterns can also become toxic, and this toxicity, especially when it's in relationships. And similar patterns, as I told you, when you have not learned how to trust people, which is there in the foundation stage, you will have experience where people are not able to trust you either. First, second, when you trust other people, they are breaking your trust. So it can be both the ways. Now, what are the certain triggers? Like, what are the certain indications that yes, inner children are there in me? First, the feeling of unworthy, feeling of unloved, uncared, insecurity, finding it difficult to trust, maintaining your boundaries, being not able to say no, being not able to listen to no, having whether you are being accepted as a part of a group, we are finding it easy to become a part of the group, you're not being able to become a part of the group, uh, the constantly being criticized, not having healthy boundaries, feeling of judgment, you are judging someone, someone is judging you constantly, feeling of powerlessness, feeling of unheard, unwantedness, disconnections are there, feeling manipulated. Lot of times when I say I feel I couldn't speak up, so there are a lot of times when there are inner children, when people feel something over here in the throat, because that is when they wanted to scream, shout, or do something and they were not able to. And when we access that part of theirs and when we give them that safe space to speak it out, they literally feel as if something is moving here. They're screaming and shouting, and they feel as if for so many years they had not spoken up. Feeling of loneliness, being left out, not being able to say no, feeling awkward in new social situations, feeling rebellious, that even in your relationships, how you're connecting with your partners, all these things come into your inner child. These are just few of those things. As I told you, apart from that, there can be, unexplained aches and pains. You've been to doctors so many times, but again, there's no diagnosis that has taken place. So all that is an indication of an inner child work which is there. Okay, so before we begin, anybody has any questions, whatever we have, because then we'll go with demo session. If anybody wants to ask any questions regarding inner child.
Hi, Chavi.
Hello.
So I just wanted to ask, like you said, all the diseases have a cause through the inner child. Can you
Yes.
explain a bit more about it? How is that related?
Okay, see. So there are a lot of work which is done in metaphysics. Okay, so metaphysics is basically an understanding that everything which is there has a core emotions attached to it. For example, when we are saying about diabetes, that means unconsciously the person is not aware, but maybe something has happened, but somewhere unconsciously the person is holding some bitterness towards some person. Because now understand what is the function of pancreas. Sugar के related है, sweetness related है, correct? And that means if it's not working, somewhere the person is holding on to the bitterness of some person. Of course, now when that is being said about the health issues, suppose when I'm talking about diabetes, I need to understand one thing, that I will not be able to say pinpoint exactly अच्छा इसका इसके साथ ही होगा या क्या है. That person's subconscious mind will automatically know what is exactly the reason for that. I can just pinpoint saying this could be the possible reason. So there are different parts of your body which indicate certain things. For example, if somebody is having a lot of pain on the shoulders here, that means the person is having the burden of responsibilities, is finding it difficult, very stressful life he's taking. that is an indication of that. That means there is some inner child who is feeling the burden of responsibility. Now, again, having said that, it's not necessary it may happen. A lot of times when we have worked with clients, we see, despite knowing this, there are different things have come up, different emotions have come up. So, when we talk about needs are something when you're wanting to go for a change, when you want to accept a change, adapt with the change. And that is why if you see a lot of times people, this knee issues occur in the people who are old age. Why? Because they are either not able to keep the pace with the new change that is happening, or either they are resisting the change that is occurring in their life with times. So this is how when you talk about the diseases also, there will be some core emotions attached to it, some feeling attached to it, which is making them feel so.
All
So
right. Thank
whenever
you.
we work with the subconscious mind. So this is all going to be trance work, the subconscious work. So we let the clients or the person's subconscious work come to play. We might just guide, like whatever we're going to do in a demo, I'm going to guide you, please do this. I'm not going to tell you that yehi karna hai, wo karna hai. I am going to leave certain actions to the client also what they want to do. And let the information come from the client's subconscious mind as to why the client is having that particular health issue. A lot of times, if you look, certain issues which are there in life, the health issues are there, they are also karmic in nature. Karma. So those things we prefer not to touch. But otherwise, we will have inner children in most of the health issues that we have.